COVID cases rise around the country, some companies are adjusting their return to work plans. And Tom Gimbel is the founder and CEO of the LaSalle Network, a Chicago-based national staffing firm. He joins us now with more on the different ways companies are handling the spike. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm good, Micah. How are you?
Good. Now, we're told there's not going to be another shutdown, so companies are bringing their people back, right?
It's business as usual. I'm not saying that there isn't a little bit of alarm of with the Delta variant, are people worried? However, as you saw from Lollapalooza this weekend, people are still going out, people are interacting socially, and business is saying if it's good enough for everybody socially, it's good enough for us professionally. Let's keep this return to the office going.
So what are they going to do? Require vaccinations, some vaccinated, word of mouth, the honor system? How's it going to work?
I'd say that's really been the biggest challenge that we've seen, or the biggest change that I've seen. I was speaking to a group of CEOs last week and talking about it, as well as HR leaders. And what came back was what used to be an honor system is now going to be having to show proof of vaccination. What used to be having masks in the office for unvaccinated is now becoming potentially vaccinated only. And there's no timetable for when that'll change. Now, what a lot of the medical professionals are saying is that what we're seeing with the Delta variant is the number of people in America that are getting vaccinated, and I'm hearing from corporate leaders that they feel that that'll be enough to satisfy vaccinated people if we only have other vaccinated people in the office.
But people who are vaccinated are still getting it.
They are. There's no doubt about it that is happening. However, there is a less likelihood of getting it. There's an easier chance of recovery for people who get it. I'm not a doctor, neither are you, Micah, so I'm playing from the same ground set. However, people psychologically are more apt to be around and go out other people if everybody's vaccinated. And the belief is, at least among corporate leaders and a lot of corporate citizens, is that if everybody had been vaccinated, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Well, some companies just say, stay home, continue at home work through Zoom.
There's a little bit of that. There was a little bit of that before, and it's about the same percentage now. What we haven't seen is companies that were going back saying, hold on, we're not going to do it. That hasn't happened yet. And I truly believe that that's due to the social interaction that we saw this weekend, that we're seeing at restaurants, that we're seeing on airplanes, that everything's crowded, that people aren't changing their behavior this time around. Now, it's great that Walmart and other stores are making people wear masks to go in there, but in a corporation, you know who you work with, you know who's next to you, and if the company is requiring proof of vaccination, that seems to be enough to be satisfying people's fears.
All right, Tom Gimbel with LaSalle Network. Thank you so much. Be safe. Be well.
It's a great job, Market. Don't worry about it. Let's get back to work.
All right. Thanks, Tom.